Hello everyone, I welcome you all to today's topic Decodified session. In this session, we are going to talk about National Human Rights Commission because it is in news currently for the death of a student in Rajasthan. We shall be covering this news in the following sequence. Why news? About National Human Rights Commission, which forms a very crucial part of our UPSC CSE syllabus. Thereafter followed by the prelims and mains based practice questions for you all. But before that, I want you all to be informed about the Polity and Ethics Foundation courses 2023, which are available in both online and offline batches from 25th of August, and you are going to be taught by Mr. Nitin Shivhare sir, founder and director, Analyst IAS. To know more about the courses and inquire about the admissions, you can contact on the given details and also visit our office in Old Rajinder Nagar market. The seats are very limited, so I would ask you to hurry up. Now, let's get back to the topic. So why it is in news? As I've told you that it is in news because of death of a student in Rajasthan. So National Human Rights Commission has taken suo moto, that is by itself, cognizance of a media report on a student from Jalore, Rajasthan, who died after being beaten up by the headmaster of his school. So the death was caused by the physical harm that was inflicted on the student by the headmaster of the school. So, since the National Human Rights Commission has taken a suo moto cognizance of this from a media report, let's know about the body and all of its functions and powers. So, National Human Rights Commission is a statutory body, that is, it is backed by an Act of Parliament. It was set up in 1993. The Commission is watchdog of human rights in the country. It works to protect the right to life, liberty, equality, dignity of the individual guaranteed by the Constitution or embodied in the international covenant and enforceable by the courts in India. So, this seems like a very important body because human rights are very important, right, which are both nationally and internationally recognized and understood. So, National Human Rights Commission's history. The whole story began in 1948 when the UN adopted the UDHR, Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Thereafter, in 1991, Paris Principles were established by the National Human Rights Institution, NHRIs, and in 1993, the UN adopted these Paris Principles at its General Assembly. Then in 1993 itself, India enacted the Protection of Human Rights Act. This led to the formation of National Human Rights Commission, NHRC. So, it is a statutory body. I told you it is a statutory body because it must be backed by a Act of the Parliament. So, what is that act? That act is Protection of Human Rights Act, 1993. The Protection of Human Rights Act also allowed state governments to establish State Human Rights Commission, but please note that the body that has taken suo moto cognizance currently of this particular incident is National Human Rights Commission. So, who all are the members? How the appointment is done? A selection committee recommends the candidates to the president. The selection committee, who all form the selection committee? It has Prime Minister, Speaker of Lok Sabha, Union Home Minister, Deputy Chairman of Rajya Sabha, leaders of the opposition in both the houses of Parliament, that is Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha. So these people recommend names to the president. So how many names are going to be recommended? What all are the positions for which the candidates have to be recommended? Let's understand from structure. So NHRC consists of a chairperson and other members as follows. First of all, a chairperson who can be a retired Chief Justice of India. So, Chief Justice of India means Chief Justice of Supreme Court of India. A retired Chief Justice of India can only be appointed as a chairperson of National Human Rights Commission. Then, one member has to be either a working or retired judge of Supreme Court. Apart from that, one member has to be a retired or Chief Justice of a High Court. Then 2 persons having knowledge or practical experience in matter related to human rights. Now these can be philanthropists, social workers working on the ground, fighting for the human rights. Apart from that, there has to be 4 ex officio members, that is chairperson of the National Commission for Scheduled Castes and Scheduled Tribes, National Commission for Minorities, and National Commission for Women. Ex officio means you are holding a particular position, and holding that position makes you automatically have another responsibility as well. So the office these people actually holding are that of chairperson of National Commission for Scheduled Castes, chairperson of National Commission for Scheduled Tribes, National Commission for Minorities, National Commission for Women. These 4 people are holding positions in that very sense, but as they hold that position, they automatically become part of National Human Rights Commission as well. So currently this is the act that is in practice. This is still a bill. A bill was introduced in 2019. A bill, unless it is a law, is never under the implementation. So this is not under the implementation. This is just to let us know what the government is thinking, what are the prospects with regards to the current government as far as NHRC is concerned. So, the powers and functions of NHRC. First of all, it can investigate. What all? Complaints or failure of any public official regarding the rights violations, either suo moto or after receiving a petition. While making an inquiry into the complaints, the Commission enjoys the powers of a civil court. Then, it could prevent and safeguard by monitoring the living conditions of inmates and to make recommendations thereon, reviewing statutory safeguards or treaties for protection of human rights. It could research and promoting research and encouraging NGOs in the field of human rights. Then what all interventions can it have? In any proceedings involving any allegation of violation of human rights pending before a court. Then the human rights. So National Human Rights Commission review the factors including act of terrorism that inhibit enjoyment of human rights and recommend appropriate remedial measures. It works towards creation of awareness or promotion of awareness. So NHRC spread human right literacy among various sections of the society. Now we have understood the powers, the functions, the members, structure of Human Rights Commission, National Human Rights Commission. But why do you not hear about it frequently? Because of the limitations that I am going to discuss with you now. So please pay attention, because criticism of human right is often asked under various optional subjects as well as GS papers. So first of all, it is only a recommendatory body. Then it does not have independent investigative machinery. So it has to depend on the investigation machinery of the union or the state. So under the Protection of Human Rights Act 1993, Human Rights Commission cannot investigate an event if the complaint was made more than 1 year after the incident. So if the incident of death of this child would have been 1 year old, National Human Rights Commission, even after being informed about it, couldn't have done anything about it. National Human Rights Commission, apart from that, has no capacity to award any relief to any aggrieved person. Commission can't investigate the violation in case of armed forces. So if a soldier, if an armed forces personnel does any human rights violation against any civilian or any other person, such cases cannot be investigated by National Human Rights Commission. So this was about the whole topic. Now it's time for the prelims practice question. I hope you have got a good revision or a good knowledge with regards to the National Human Rights Commission. So the prelims practice question for today is, which of the following statement is not correct about the National Human Rights Commission? A. It was established in 1993. We know this statement is correct. B. In the cases of human rights violation, the Commission has no right to punish the culprit. Correct, because no relief is going to be provided by the Human Rights Commission. So if the aggrieved culprit is being punished, that's a relief to the aggrieved. But no relief could be provided, so no punishment could also be provided. Then C. The chairman and members of this commission are appointed by the Supreme Court of India. No, a select committee appoints, in fact recommends the names of the candidates, and the president thereafter appoints the people as the members of National Human Rights Commission, and not the Supreme Court. The Supreme Court has no role to play in the appointment whatsoever. So this becomes your answer. Your mains practice question for today is, the multiplicity of various commissions for the vulnerable sections of the society leads to problems of overlapping jurisdiction and duplication of functions. Is it better to merge all commissions into an umbrella Human Rights Commission? Argue your case. You will be answering this particular question in 250 words, but let me tell you, this is actually about that we have National Commission for Scheduled Tribes, we have National Commission for Scheduled Castes, we have National Commission for Minorities, we have National Commission for Women, and now we have National Human Rights Commission. So a lot of overlapping of functions and authorities and responsibilities does happen. That is why this question has been asked to you. So please analyze the whole scenario, do work on it diligently, and send in your answers to us on WhatsApp to get them reviewed. This is it for today. I shall see you again tomorrow with another topic decodified session to add on to your UPSC CSE preparation. Till then, take care, stay tuned. Thank you so much for joining in.